today, we received a letter, and I don't know if you want to present your letter, or if you want me to just read it. Go for it.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen of Orinoco Township, I'd like to introduce Peter Letzmann, the consultant performing the assessment of the police department. Been with us before 7 years ago, and welcome back to the community.
Well, thank you. It's a good opportunity to be back here to Orinoco Township and to do the assessment. Some of you may know or may not know that an assessment is a normal technique that governments use. It's sort of a holistic approach to government. Instead of waiting for a illness or a sickness or a problem to occur, the various branches or various divisions of a government may cause an assessment to be made. Assessment may be made of the treasurer's office, of the fire department, of various departments. And as a matter of fact, the township goes through an annual assessment. We just talked about the auditor, and that's exactly what the auditor does. He takes a look at the financial operations of the municipality and makes an opinion as to whether it's proper, improper, or so on. So we've undertaken the assessment. We started about a month ago. We were tasked to do this a month ago. I've interviewed numerous people. I've done some site visits in the township, outside of the township, and will continue to do so. I was rather optimistic in saying that we would conclude by this meeting, and I thought we would, but as the police officers and detectives will tell you, when you talk to one witness or one person, that leads you to another person, and to do a proper assessment, you want to talk to all of the people and examine all of the evidence and all of the findings that are available to you, so you don't miss anything and you do a complete and objective assessment. With that, I advised the board that because of the volume of work that generated during the first month, I am now optimistic, and I have promised them to have the assessment completed by the next meeting, absent some unforeseen circumstance or condition or so on. And I might invite, if there is anyone that has not necessarily a complaint about the police department, because everybody who has gotten a ticket or who has been stopped by the police probably has a complaint about the police. That's not what we're looking for, but if there's some substantive information about the police department, its operation, its personnel, good or bad. We're not just looking for bad, we're looking for good and bad, positive and negative. I would be receptive to that, and you can forward that information to the township clerk, and I will contact you. I know she wants to catch all of those phone calls or email messages, and if you do have something, I will get back to you promptly. With that, unless there are any questions from the board, I'll sit down and be quiet.
You did offer another legal opinion for us to consider in a closed session later. So I guess my question is, we could kind of do an end around and complete the rest of the agenda and then go into closed session, or we can keep everybody here outside on the playground or wherever and have our closed session, and then invite everybody back in. I would probably just call for the second comment period now.
Mr. Supervisor, I would recommend that we, and the opinion really does not call for action in a public forum. So there would be, for my legal opinion, it would not require a reconvening of the township board in a public session. So.
Okay. So why don't we just call for the second comment period now? Is that okay with everybody else? And then we'll finish up business on our own. So, So, citizen comments number 2. Anyone? All right, board member comments then, Bob. Good. Sue? Adam? Martin? All right. With that, we'll just take a short recess and allow everybody to get your coats and things. And we'll need a motion. 8H, correct? So is there a motion to continue the closed session under section 8H of the Open Meetings Act? Is there support? Support. Discussion? You want a roll call?
Albers?
Yeah.
Kirkowski? Stark? Stark? Sanders?
Yes. Motion carried. So now we'll take a recess.